Whoa!
How is it, Bren?
In today's episode, we are gonna make fire cider and actually the garlic fermented honey as well. I live by this stuff. All year long, I use it. In cold and flu season, particularly, I hit it heavier. I hit it a little harder. This fire cider recipe is special to me in so many ways. And this is how I do it. First of all, I take all the ingredients, just partially chopped them up into pieces that could go into the food processor. I like to use roughly equal parts of my ingredients. I add in ginger and my chopped horseradish. This recipe, I put in half of a nice hot pepper. And then it's onions. I also add my herbs. So we used rosemary, thyme, and oregano, garlic, and turmeric. Then I top it up with apple cider vinegar. I then seal the jar, which if you use a mason jar, you want to make sure and put parchment in between, because the way the vinegar reacts with the metal, it'll start to corrode it, and it's no good. So you either want to, if you're going to use a mason jar, put parchment in between so that there's a barrier, or you use something with a plastic lid or a rubber lid. So what I use is the pop top jars that just have the rubber seal so that there's no metal coming in contact with it. Some people like to use it in like marinades and hot soups and stuff like that, which is cool. The flavor-wise, it's delicious, but a lot of the benefits are sort of killed off at high temperatures. And the fermented garlic honey is super simple. What you need to do is you just chop or squish your garlic. All you have to do is just break the outer edges of the garlic clove in order to get those juices out and in contact with the honey, and then the fermentation process can start. And you'll see that it actually becomes more liquidy as it works itself in together. Make sure and burp your jar each day. So it actually creates, as the garlic and the honey do their thing, it creates this off-gassing as it builds pressure as the two ferment. So you always want to burp your jar. So usually it takes a couple weeks. It depends on how warm your house is or how cold your space is. It depends on a few different things, but typically a couple weeks. And then once you stop feeling or hearing pressure when you open the jar, there's no more bubbles coming up necessarily. You don't feel any pressure when you pop the top. Then you know that you can just seal it and store it and it's fine. I'll do it in a big jar because I don't want to be popping the tops of 20 jars every day, right? So I'll do it in a big jar. I give it lots of space up top as well, because as it's coming up and it's alive in there, you can definitely get some overflowing. You get lots of sticky messes. So I do it in a bigger jar. I only partially fill it, and then I just burp it each day. And once it's stopped creating that pressure and I know it's good to go, I put it into smaller jars and make sure that they're sterilized and nice and clean. And then that's where I can store it. And these things last for a very long time.
Okay, so we finished everything that we had to the other day for our fire cider. And this is all I have left of last year's fire cider. Some people think it's a little bit crazy, but I really think it's good. So I'll just pour a bit. You know what though? Brenda, I mean, who wants to do shots alone? Nobody wants to take shots by themselves.
No.
I mean, you can't just have me going at it solo.
Cody said this was awful.
Cody, don't believe Cody. Okay,
You want me to do one?
I want you to do one. Huh? Kirsty, get on the camera.
Okay, here I come. All right.
We're making him do
You
it.
got this. Come on, Brian, get in there. Get in there.
No.
I mean, you've had to do all sorts of healthy things. Okay. It'll make you healthier. You will feel immediately everything kickstart. You'll be like, whoa, my insides are working.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
Do it.
Whoa!
How is it, Bren?
I'm so healthy. Yeah, that's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good flavor.
I'm drooling a little bit.
Does it really make you drool?
Yep. Do you want to try
I
it?
do. I kind of do. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely vinegar. And then like a warm, there's like a warm sense to it too. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Actually, this is gonna feel warm all the way down.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Wait.
Are we losing power?
No, my light flickers.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoop. Storm.
Okay.
Cheers. I didn't get it all. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, right?
Like that doesn't even taste. Okay, my eyes are watering, but don't let that fool you. This tastes good.
I know.
I quite like it.
I know. It's so good. You can add these chunkies. Okay, so the chunky bits here,
Yeah.
I add it to my soups and stuff too. So all through flu season, if I make soup,
Yep.
I'll take big scoops of this, and not while it's boiling, because I don't want to. This got
steamed.
You got steamed by the dishwasher. But yeah, all through cold and flu season, I take this stuff and I'll put scoops of it into my soup after it's kind of started to cool, because you don't want to boil this stuff.
Does it break it down?
And well, and it can kill some of like the gut healthy jazz that's brewing in there,
Yep,
right?
yep.
So what I'll do is, after I've warmed it up and everything, when it's off to the side, I'll take scoops of this and I'll just stir it in. It tastes so good. And it's like better than any vitamin you're going to take or anything you're going to take in cold and flu season to help you. It's like, it's got so much good for you stuff in it. So I guess that's the end of it. We've forced everybody to do a healthy adventure. We've got our stuff brewing, and usually I leave this for a minimum a month. Bless you. I bless you again. So usually I leave this for a minimum a month. 2 months is ideal. But yeah, it's good to go. We finished everything up. I think these guys had some fun trying it out for the first time. So I think that Fire Cider 2023 has been a success.